Honkai Star Rail has took the gaming world by storm, smashing over 20 million downloads on the first 24 hours of its launch. That is absolutely remarkable. Now, I am no expert in gacha games in general, but I went my way and gave Star Rail a fair shot. This mini review is here to help you decide whether you should hop into the express train or alternatively pass on this game. Let's dive in. The main storyline is set in a science fantasy fictional universe in which the main character alongside with the crew travel from one planet to another in a mission to cure it, help the civilians that lives on it, and of course put an end to its corrupted system. The journey begins where you wake up with no memory. I know it's a bit cliche and pretty straightforward, but trust me, it gets better the more you dive deeper and deeper into the story. During my course with Honkai Star Rail with approximately 215 gigabytes of recorded on this game alone. Lord have mercy. I couldn't help but notice that every character in the game has quite a personality. Some tend to be mysterious, some are a bit aggressive than the others, and some others are just straight up annoying. But still, they all represent their allies with the energy that was intended to be, which is great. As a player, you want to feel each character's role to its perfection. When it comes to special abilities, there are 7 power elements in Star Rail. You have physical, fire, ice, lightning, wind, quantum, and finally, we have imaginary. Each playable character is assigned with one special element, and depending on the enemies that you will go against, each enemy has weaknesses to specific power. So to get the most value out of your characters, make sure you are assigning the right ones for the specific battles that you're about to start.
Silence! She is my daughter, my only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand.
Now here's the big question. Is Honkai Star Rail free-to-play friendly or pay-to-win? Before we even come up with a final conclusion, I must mention beforehand that I am a full-on free-to-play player. I have not spent any dime on this game, and here's a quick look on my inventory. I've got 2 5-star characters. One of them is guaranteed to obtain after making 50 reps. Then again, as a free-to-play player, surprisingly, it wasn't really that hard to get those tickets. A bit of side quests here and there, doing some objectives, daily missions, but all in all, fairly easy to obtain. The rest are 4-star characters. The pay-to-win term is subjective from one person to another. As a free-to-player myself, everything, and I mean everything, is achievable if you play full-on for free. As for now, you might already have figured out that this is primarily a turn-based game with limited exploration option. You can explore the planets as you wish, but it's nowhere near being an open world. During the combat, you can assemble your team of 4 characters. Each one of them will have one basic attack, special attack, and an ultimate attack, which all can be used during the battle. I am not a fan of turn-based games in general. I tend to be extremely picky in this genre, but I have got to admit, this one feels different, and the strategy elements to it has really made me enjoy the combat even more. For the pros, 10 out of 10 character design, all with their own unique chemistry, fascinating worlds to explore with ton of content and quests, highly detailed character level system which result to a variety of options and items to use, addictive and dynamic turn-based combat, okay-ish gacha system, and the game is free-to-play friendly for the most part. Cross progression is available between PC and mobile, so you can seamlessly continue your journey whenever you stopped. Top-notch 3D graphics with stunning visuals, if I might add. The core of the story is decent overall. Now for the cons. Farming materials can be rather repetitive and boring over time. Trailblaze experience point can sometimes be hard to obtain, which makes your progress with the main story slower. And with that, we've wrapped up Honkai Star Rail review. For me, I'll be on my way to continue my journey. If you guys want to see a follow-up review, make sure you leave your comments down below. This was your boy Plyzon, and I'm signing out.
It's hard, I've been scarred from out fighting. Waking up, stomach is starved, I keep grinding. 6 a.m, life isn't hard, I keep reciting. It feels like I might fall apart, I keep trying. Sun's coming up and the glare is so blinding. I'm sick of hearing and seeing all of the people whining. You want something good, then you better go put the time in.